I have a confession to make. I originally did not want to play today's game on Tabletop because I felt like it was too random and that there wasn't enough strategy. Producer Boyan pointed out to me that Tabletop doesn't have to be and shouldn't be just about heavy strategy games, and maybe I should give this game a second chance, let it be what it is, and see if I could have fun playing it on its own terms. I thanked him for his advice and insight, reconsidered my initial impression, and decided to let this game be what it is. A hilarious, fast, relatively light game with amazing artwork that encourages its players to fully embrace how outrageous the entire concept is. When I did that, a wonderful thing happened. I cranked up some 80s heavy metal, got myself into the spirit of the game, and I had a fantastic time playing it. I don't even remember who won, and I totally don't care. The game, as they say, was the thing. Today on Tabletop, you'll get to see for yourself exactly what I'm talking about, as Jonah Ray, Emily Gordon, Veronica Belmont, and I put on our robes and wizard hats to reenact the epic spell wars of the Battle Wizards duel at Mount Skullsfire. Epic Spell Wars is an hysterical take-that style card game designed by Rob Heinsu. Above all the funny jokes, incredible art, and fast-paced gameplay, it tells you everything you need to know about the game simply by reading its title. Epic Spell Wars of the Battle Wizards Duel at Mount Skullsfire! We are all battle wizards fighting it out to prove who among us is the most powerful. Today, I will be assuming the role of Krastar the Bloodomancer because obviously. On each turn, players will try to create spells from these spell component cards that are in their hands. They come in 3 different flavors: a starting card called the Source, a middle card called the Quality, and a finishing move called the Delivery. So, for example, Krastar the Bloodomancer casts Beardo Blasty's Explodifying Pact with the Devil. Now, if I were playing efficiently, I would be matching these little glyph symbols that are in the corner of each card to increase the damage on my dice rolls. But to increase the fun factor of my play, I have decided to instead strictly make the best sounding spells possible. Both are equally valid strategies in this game because it is extraordinarily high luck. Cards will tell us which opponents to target and how many dice we will roll for damage. We all normally start with 20 health, and we will play until all but one player is standing atop the steaming heap of battle wizards. Each battle to the death is usually only a couple of turns, so we'll play a few rounds, kill each other and respawn, and hopefully tell a lot of jokes. Who will crush their enemies and see them driven before them? Let's find out in Epic Spell War.
I'm Veronica Belmont. I am a TV host and podcaster.
My name is Jonah Ray. I'm a comedian. I'm also a co-host on the Nerdist podcast.
My name is Emily V. Gordon. I host a podcast about video games called The Android Kids, and I produce a stand-up show called The Meltdown with Jonah and Kumail.
Everybody, it's Epic Spell Battle. Now, here's the thing. Usually we make an effort to sort of keep things kind of clean out of respect for a lot of the families who watch this kind of show with their kids. However, this particular game, I think really if the things that we wrote on the inside of our peachy folders when we were 12 years old came to life, I think that really describes how we would sort of behave in this game. So I'm just saying that parents may want to watch this alone before they let their kids watch it, because there's a really good chance you're gonna hear a few
Pistol, the urine wizard!
Tickle Bottom, the enchanter!
Lady Laserbeard!
That's what Krastar sounds like.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
When I play video games, I tend to pick characters that are very explosive and barbarian kind of because it's not generally how I am as a person. So I like to pick different kinds of people. And so I picked Pistar today because he seemed like the most badass and the biggest and the brawniest.
So let's go ahead and begin. Players, please lay out your first spell.
I got this.
I don't feel
I don't
confident
know.
in my cards.
No?
Or my ability
Okay.
to play this game.
Good.
I gotta be honest, I'm not very comfortable playing this game. I'm distracted by the great artwork. I just would rather just watch a cartoon based off of these characters rather than provide my own commentary.
There are no 2-component spells being cast, so we'll all reveal what our delivery number is. I have an 8.
6!
I'm a 10.
I am a 5.
All right, Veronica, you are going to go first.
All right. You know, I felt pretty comfortable playing Epic Spell War. I consider myself to be quite the spell master in my day-to-day life, and it felt really good to just flex those muscles a little bit, cast some spells, you know, as one does.
I am casting Scorchia's Dicey Nuclear.
Yes.
Meltdown.
You're right. Right on. All right, what happens with your source?
First of all, I deal 3 damage to my strongest foe. So what do we do in this instance? Because
You choose. Everyone's tied, so you choose.
You.
You got muscles,
job.
bro. It's a compliment.
That. My strategy is always to attack Will, mostly because he's a really sore loser, and I think it's fun to watch him be sad.
And what happens with your spell's quality?
All right, so let's see here. I roll 2 dice.
Yes.
And then each of your foes rolls 1 die.
Yeah.
Foes who match 1 or more of your die rolls each suffered. Wait.
This is a lot of words.
Foes who match 1 or more of your die rolls each. That's not real English. That
Say it
I'm not
again.
just bull crapping that.
You roll 2 dice. Each of your foes rolls 1 die. Foes who match 1 or more of your die rolls each suffer damage.
Okay, well
equal
there
to
needed
that
to be
roll.
a goddamn comma there.
Maybe you should spend more time reading and less time laser versing.
Yeah. So you roll 2 dice. We all roll 1 die, and if we
then-
match your roll, then we
Right.
take damage equal to whatever you rolled.
that's a
This
split
could be
infinitive.
this could be super bad news.
Go, I'm going.
Veronica.
Okay, 4.
Okay. No, it's a 1 or a 3. All right,
Oh,
Emily.
what?
Oh,
Emily
no.
takes 3 damage. Jonah.
That's terrible.
Jonah takes 3 damage. Will takes 0 damage.
All
Suck
right.
it, jerks.
Hey.
Not bad.
All right, so
Okay.
now I'm going 20 to
To
17.
All right, so
Wow.
now
Yeah.
let's-
All right, your strongest foe. You get to choose again.
Guys, do you want me to just choose you, or do you want to roll
I
for
say
it?
let's
Do you want
roll.
chance?
What is this, Pokemon?
I don't know.
Let's roll, John.
All right, let's roll. Let's do it simultaneously.
Okay.
All
I think we
right.
should house rule it, and it
Okay.
targets them both.
1,
2.
2, 3.
Are we going on 3?
Yeah.
All right, so you get the. I don't even
right,
remember
Jonah,
what's
what
happening
happens?
anymore.
I don't remember.
Yeah, you
It's
roll
been
a die.
years.
Power roll, so I roll 3 die.
3 dice. 10. What happens?
As above, but 5 damage instead of 3.
3 damage. Add 1 damage to each player adjacent to that
Does
foe.
that? Do I count for that?
Yep.
I'm not adjacent, am I? I'm all the way on the other
I'm
side of the
adjacent.
table. If anything, I would
Yeah,
think
that's
the
a
home
bummer.
viewer would be the adjacent player.
Everyone at home take 1 damage.
Everyone,
Punch yourself in the
don't hurt yourself, really, but if you want to punch yourself in the or the genitals in general, I'm not gonna, go for it.
Okay.
Heard it.
I have an 8. Does anyone have higher than an 8?
No.
All right, then it is my turn with Old Scratch's Explodifying Death Wish. Roll a die. If you roll 1 to 3, you suffer that much damage. If you roll 4 to 6, you heal that many hit points.
Ooh, scratch. Tricky.
5 hit points I heal, taking me above my starting value to 22. Christ, I feel strong.
It doesn't sound strong.
No.
Explodifying target of my choice, Veronica. So I roll a 1. You take a damage.
What damage?
Take
That
a
sounds so
damage.
bad.
Up and the death wish. Target the foe on your right.
Oh!
Veronica. I roll 2 dice.
That's
7,
Lady
which is you take 3 damage, and I take 1 damage.
Can we just kill him so he never has to make that
I know,
sound
let's
again?
all gang up on him just so we can get that voice out
Done
of here.
and done.
The only winning move in the most obnoxious voice game when I'm involved is not to play. You look at this guy and tell me that is not what he sounds like.
Okay, you're probably right. And regardless, you did pick that guy and you still deserve
I mean,
to be
that's
destroyed.
I'm Krista!
There is
course
no
that's
other
what he
voice for
sounds
that
like.
man.
Yeah, there
Right?
really isn't.
Please. All right,
do we
you
next,
have a
on stick?
6 and you have a 5.
Oh,
So I believe
right.
it's Pistar's
Pistar the
attack.
Pissed Wizard.
Yeah.
Today we will be going with
Dr. Rooty Box Festering Dragon Horde. Piss.
Oh, man.
All right, I heal 3 HP.
Yep.
1, 2, 3 for Dr. Rudy Bark.
There you go, Dr. Rudy Bark.
Each foe rolls a die. And then, I'm not even going to tell you. You're going to roll, and then I'll tell you.
All right, Jonah, roll dice.
Okay.
All right, Veronica, roll die. Okay, Wheaton, roll die. I think that's bad.
None of this matters because each foe who rolls a 6 heals 3 HP.
Oh, man.
Okay, who's my strongest foe?
It's probably me since I have more points than everyone. Yeah, that's
Your
right.
strongest foe who has not acted this round, which you
I have acted, so
It's basically
it would be
Jonah.
I went
15.
first.
It'll
Jonah,
be,
you're
it'll
my
be
strongest
Jonah.
foe right now.
First time in my life, a Faye Ticklebottom is strong.
You must discard the quality of your spell if you have any. But that
the
would be
middle
the
card.
middle card. So you out. See ya.
Bummer.
How dare you? I'm an enchanter. I bring joy and rainbows.
All right, Dragon Horde. Each foe who has no treasures.
Which is all of us.
Yes. Roll. My roll power is just 1. So I'm going to roll.
Yep.
And you're going to take some damage. You're going to take 1 damage.
Ah, yes.
I am not as strong as I thought I was.
Crastar has been reduced to his starting value.
That's great.
Oh, Faye Ticklebottom.
Please, I only have 2 cards, but it's on that the only thing I have 2 of.
What are you talking about?
Boons.
Jonah is a man of many voices, and most of them sound a bit like that. Very foppish, very fey, very adorable, and it's kind of fun to watch them come out of his very large mouth.
Is it true that your buns create rainbows?
Only when I toot.
Really like the way this is going.
Magma Gog's mercy killing. I'll kill you, but I'm so sorry. I'm not that comfortable hurting anybody if they know it's me. If I can just randomly do it, like that thing where it's like you push this button and someone gets hurt in another room. And do they know I do it? No, they don't. Then I just this. Choose one. Deal 3 damage to the foe on your left, or deal 1 damage to each foe.
What are you going to do? Why am I doing your voice?
I don't know. I hate you all so much. But if Faye Ticklebottom is to have his way, he's going to have to give 3 damage to that Wil Wheaton. Krastar.
I'm not on your left.
Yeah, it's me.
Oh, wait, it's on my left?
Lady Elizabeth is on your left. Ah!
Jonah has revealed who he hates.
You've fallen for my nefarious ploy of making you hate me with impotent rage.
Oh, I am so sorry.
Impotent.
Just another one of Faye Ticklebottom's jokes. I love you, Wil Wheaton.
There are so many sounds around me.
Jonah and Will are pretty loud, especially sitting in between the two of them, although Jonah's voice, it was kind of soothing in a way. I mean, I just kind of wanted to be his friend and take care of him, and I never wanted to attack him because he seemed really weak.
Faye Ticklebottom, he's an equal opportunity bastard.
Okay.
So 1 point away from each of everybody.
Aww.
So target your weakest foe. Who might that be? Ooh, it's you, lazy.
Lady
Lazy
Elizabeth.
laser beam.
Lazy laser.
That's your name now.
Lazy laser beam.
You let the lasers do all your hard work.
That's not my given name,
Oh,
darling.
well.
In my guild, they call me Lady V in World of Warcraft, and so I was like, oh, Lady V, Lady Laserveer.
You rolled a 2, what happens?
2 damage.
All right, let's reload our hands.
Reload.
Jonah, you get 2 cards. Emily, you get 3 cards.
I do.
Veronica, you get 3 cards. Jonah, you get 3 cards. My mistake.
The spell assembled.
Okay, I have 12.
10.
18.
Wild magic! So when wild magic is drawn, we roll cards off the top of the deck until that particular spell component is revealed. Veronica, that is not a delivery. That is not a delivery. That is a delivery. It is the testicle.
The testicle.
But I believe it is a 7, which is not higher than a 12, which means Krastar will attack. Krastar casts Sir Lutzor's ritualistic Fountain of Youth. Ooh. First, I gain a treasure.
Aww.
Bam! Oh, it's the Plink Cannon. At the start of your turn, deal 1 damage to the wizard on your left. But I don't think that happens this turn because it's not the start of my turn. The start of my turn already happened. Each foe rolls a die.
Switch seats?
No, not at all.
Okay, each foe rolls a die. Roll a die. Choose and perish.
One at a time,
first?
right?
All right. And you. And you. And nothing happens. If you had rolled a 6, you would have gained a treasure.
Yay.
The target is the foe of my choice. I didn't think this through very well. I can only roll 1 die. On a 1 to 4, I suffer 3 damage. Let's beat the odds. Oh, balls.
I guess you choose you.
1, 2, 3 damage to Krastar. Fountain of Youth. I roll for this, and depending on what I roll, I heal some things.
Beautiful.
3, no effect. So that basically the
had a
effect
garbage hand.
the effect of that spell was to acquire a plink cannon and then shoot myself in the face. So that's everything's coming up, Krastar.
right.
Krastar's not very good at being a wizard.
Krastar is a bloodomancer. Ah! Wizards are motivated by a lot of different things. Krastar is motivated by a desire to make as much blood happen as possible on account of he's a bloodomancer. Who has the next highest number?
I have 18.
10.
Did you say you have 18?
Yeah.
You should have
Oh,
gone
you should have gone first.
Oh.
Really? When I
Yeah.
said 12 and I was like, is anybody higher than 12?
Yeah, and then I said 18, and then you went first.
I didn't hear you say 18.
Jonah Ray's tabletop.
Well, Professor Presto's.
Oh,
Wild magic!
Wild magic! Yeah! All right, here we go. Not a quality. Mighty Grow.
Just made me mighty grow.
What are you casting now?
Professor Presto's mighty grow pact with the devil. So Professor Presto's deal 3 damage to a random foe. If you played a wild magic card as part of your spell, gain a treasure.
You get a treasure.
I get a treasure, and I get to give back to the mother who embarrassed me by not even paying attention to what number I said in the first place.
Who is that?
His name, I can't recall. The ultimate insult. All right, so take 3 damage. Moving on to Mighty Grow. Heal 2 HP. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
And my pact with the devil. Your strongest foe.
That would be me.
Pistar.
Rainbows. So you get 1 damage.
How dare you? That's actually totally fine with me. I'm pissed off.
All right, you have a 7 and Pistar has a 10. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
The power of urine compels me. Rose Bottom's ballsy nuclear meltdown.
Meltdown.
Should we tell her that it's beer and not piss?
I promise you now, Pistar is not drinking alcohol. That is not a mug. That is a beer. That is his head. Pistar is just very into urine and pees a lot and has a huge bladder and uses it against other people. So urine. Rose Bottoms heal 1 HP for each different glyph in your spell, and I have 1, 2, and 3.
Wow.
Weird. 1, 2, 3. All right, Ballsy. The foes to your left and to your right must each choose one of his treasures. Come on, guys. His treasures. And give it to you or suffer 3 damage.
All right, that's
Do you
fine,
want to,
'cause
or
you're
do you
just
want
gonna
that 3
no,
damage?
'cause
Do
you're
you
just
want-
gonna
I
do-
can't
you're just gonna
afford
do-
that.
You're going to do damage to the mother Jonah Ray.
Hey,
Who did
Isn't that
damage
next
to
you
me.
started this beef.
All right, your strongest foe. Who is that anymore? Is that even anyone?
It's
13.
I'm 13.
I'm at 13 as well.
Ooh, you guys get to roll for it.
All right, we're rolling.
And
so high is bad, low is good.
Yeah, let's do that
high is
first.
bad, low
Okay.
is good.
All right, I'll roll. I'll go first.
Okay. Will.
You got this.
The chance is 1 in 6.
I believe.
I'm remembering why this is the only time I play board games is on this show.
All right, Rumblebottom, what is your name?
Tickle Bottom, the enchanter. Please.
Give us your
No,
damage.
please, before you roll, please. Just think in your mind that you don't want to hurt me.
Whoa, 1 damage.
Many blessings. Many blessings.
I'll be upon me. All of our names sound like DJ names. DJ Pistar mainly spends Limp Bizkit covers, Rammstein, and then sometimes the Spice Girls when he's feeling real crazy.
Wikipedia.
Lady Elizabeth.
Wow, you got a snort out of Emily. Good work.
Yeah, I'm good at that.
Good job.
I shall be casting Wormtor's Explodifying Testicle.
Wow.
Ooh.
This is my favorite one. Spells.
All right, what do you
So
cast it.
Wormators.
Wormators.
Deal 1 damage to each foe for each different glyph in your spell. Oh, so
Thank
2.
goodness there's only 2.
2 damage. All right, explodifying time.
Yep.
Foe of my choice.
Oh, please.
Strategery. I'm sorry, Ticklebottom.
But why?
So, because I have roll power, I
Yeah.
have 2 elementals, so I get
Yep.
to roll 2 dice.
Yeah, you do.
Here.
Yeah, you do.
Oh,
That's a 9.
9. So I get 3 damage, and I suffer 1 damage.
Oh,
Well,
no.
That is some
reap
bull.
what you like I say. Reap what you say.
All right, testicle time. My weakest foe. Who's that?
I think it's probably Jonah.
pissed off.
Testicle was the name of my favorite dominatrix.
Roll power.
She had the highest of heels. I think I have an advantage in this game just because it's made for 12-year-old boys, and I am still pretty much a 12-year-old boy.
Here we go. 4. So you get 1 damage. That's not so bad.
More like test-a-scratch.
Which most gentlemen do on a daily basis.
Pinch and roll.
I prefer the 4-fingered rake myself.
What is that? What?
The 4-fingered rake.
Oh.
Wait, you're going this way, not this way?
Yeah.
I don't have balls, so I
got
don't-
that.
Okay. I'm curious about all
New
of it.
cards! 3 for Emily.
Kind of
3
zen. It's like having
for
a zen
Jonah.
garden.
It is. It's
Yeah.
exactly like having a Zen garden.
Now that I've learned about all the different things you can do to balls, I'm feeling a little bit jealous.
Here's a fun story about my balls. One time I was walking my dog and she began to pull away on the leash. And I was like, damn it, Riley. And I went to pull the leash to get her back on track. At the same time, she went like that and ran across me and I punched myself square in the nuts.
I feel bad for him, even though I don't have genitals like his.
Krastar is casting a 2-component spell because he has no source cards in his hand.
Hey.
Krastar goes first because he's casting a 2,000.
He's casting the impatient.
Oh,
you would have
I
gone
didn't
first
mean-
anyway.
No, I didn't mean to balls. I didn't
bad.
mean to be
Yeah, no.
Impatient power vortex. I'm so impatient, I went double twice.
I deal a damage to each foe.
Damage.
Oh! Playing impatient in a 2-card spell when everyone else is playing 3-card spells, not maybe my most brilliant strategic move of all time, because I was going to go first anyhow. But they all do take 1 damage because of it, so I'm feeling good about that.
Power vortex.
I rolled a 3. That I rolled.
vortex.
I
I
rolled
think
the
that's good for
second. I
us.
rolled the second worst I could roll, and I discard a card.
Wow. A lot of damage.
I think we came out on
scared.
top.
I think I'm discarding that. My turn is done.
Wow.
That was a bad turn.
Brutal.
Krastar will now return to his cup of water where he is the boss.
What's the number of your spell?
12.
What's the number of your spell?
19.
What's the number of your spell?
4.
All right. It's Pam and Hecuba's disco mirrored bedazzlement. Such a Carafe Ticklebottom the Enchanter. Dee-ling-ling, dee-ling-ling-ling.
Wait, what is that? Was that a bell?
Be-ling-ling.
What?
Bi-ling-a-ling.
Are you bilingual? What is happening?
So, Pam and Hecuba's, which are my friends, your delivery targets each foe instead.
Okay, great. So you hit everybody instead of what the card says.
Okay.
Disco mirrored?
This card copies the text of a source or delivery in your spell.
Listen, this is what you got to do is just have your delivery happen twice,
Okay. For a foe of your choice.
which is now everyone
Everybody.
because of Pam and
Because of
Hecuba.
reasons.
Yes.
Bedazzlement. So please, as you must. Oh, wait a minute.
Right. You get to roll 3 dice.
What fun! Ooh. Oh!
What?
So you're going to do whatever the maximum thing is. What does it say?
As above, but you may choose the card. Wait, 1 damage, and you may add a random card from your hand to your spell.
Okay, so just randomly grab a card out of your hand.
Just random.
Randomly.
Well, technically.
So you're doing 1 damage already, and then you're going to do this also.
Okay, so 10 plus 5 damage, and I take 1 damage.
Roll the dice for that one.
Oh, but
Yeah.
Oh.
But then how many dice do you roll?
And it's dark mana.
honey.
It's
Oh.
dark,
just
so you only
one?
roll 1, yeah.
Reading is fun.
But you're going to do this again.
all right, let's do it. Come on, enchantment. 3.
3 does.
2 damage, and I take 1 damage. Then what's the point?
Okay, all right. So
we do 3
everybody
damage.
takes 3 damage.
Yeah,
1, 2,
1,
3.
2, 3.
You take 1 damage. Now roll your bedazzlement again because you duplicate the bedazzlement extravaganza.
Say, tickle bottom.
That's going to be a 7. So what happens on a 7?
7 is 1 damage, and you may add a random card
Are you kidding me?
to your hand or your spell.
Okay, great. So grab a card out of your hand and add it to your spell. All right.
you have
What
to
is
take
this?
1
Pyridoblastes. What does that
This
say?
card copies the text of the delivery of your spell.
No!
All right, you're going to do this again. So how many damage do you do?
Craftstar is trapped in a magical vortex shaped like a rainbow and colored like your bum.
How many damage do you do?
Yeah, 1 damage, and you may add a random
great.
card. from
Okay.
1
Now
damage.
Pyridoblastes duplicates that. So roll 3 dice again.
Okay.
Everybody takes 1 damage.
1
Did you
damage.
take a damage?
I don't know.
Take another new damage.
I don't know.
It's not cheating if you legitimately don't remember where your token was.
All right. go
I
ahead.
did 1.
This
I
is
definitely
the
did
craziest
1.
chain spell ever.
Okay, so that's 6.
3, 6. What does the 6 say?
It's for bedazzlement.
Yes.
It is 1 damage, and you
Okay.
may add a random card from your hand.
Great.
to your
Add a
spell.
random card to your
Okay.
spell. If I'm playing like a serious gamer, I'm pretty upset that this move is clearly broken, that Jonah is chaining spell after spell after spell after spell. But in the spirit of this game, it's freaking hilarious, and it just makes more ridiculous things happen. It is just as satisfying to me that I keep getting just pummeled by Jonah's ridiculous stacking spells as it would be for me to put together some really great spell combination.
You know what?
Next, Brainiacs. Reveal the top 2 cards of the main deck. Each one with the glyph that matches a glyph in your spell is added to your spell. Discard the rest.
This is ridiculous. I think you have literally every glyph in the game. Wild magic! Now, wild magic doesn't match a glyph, but I really want in this, we can agree on this, I kind of want in the spirit of this insane bullshit that's happening, I want to roll until we get a card that matches what you pulled out.
Okay.
So, all right, there you go. So, Primal, do you have a Primal spell in your situation?
I do not.
All right, here's the second one. Do you have a Primal spell in your situation?
I do not.
Oh my God, is this finally going to be over?
Please, thank you so much for the time I've wasted.
Are we ready?
Yes, go.
King Oberon's
Yes.
Devilicious
It's my favorite kind of cake.
Fountain of Youth. All right, first I heal 2 hit points. Huzzah! All right, and then target foe of your choice. Where are we at, dogs?
Please, you've picked on me before.
All right, we'll go with Will.
Yeah.
Happy
But he's almost dead. 4.
4.
What
All
happens?
right, 2 damage.
Craftstar is about to die.
Craftstar only gets louder when he's about to die.
And then, target myself. Power roll 2 dice here, and then I can get some hit points. 6 hit points.
No, try again. Heal 2.
2 hit points.
Good try, good try.
Pistar, do your worst.
Pistar thinks you guys are nerds.
Pistar got passed through on scholarship because there was in the wizarding school, there was a football team, and he was like the star quarterback on it. So he's all right at magic, but like he just did just enough to get through. Like he did not excel, we'll say. First off, Plink Cannon, 1 damage to you.
But why?
Because you're on her left.
Dr. Rudy Box, mind-altering cone of acid.
All right, I heal 3. 1, 2, 3.
Exactly as the prophecy foretold.
Now I understand why the Krastar card was unavailable to us.
He's been developing this character for months.
Yeah, we walked into this.
I haven't even
one.
told you Krastar's amazing backstory. Krastar is fighting in the duel today because he's tired of people just constantly saying, Krastar, you're just a Bloodomancer. He's not just a Bloodomancer. He is also a 3-time silver medalist in the Filking competition at DragonCon.
Mind altering, deal 3 damage to a random foe, and you and that foe each gain a treasure. I don't know, Tickle Bottom.
You'd for surely kill me.
Random.
Oh, random?
Yeah.
Random doesn't mean I get to pick?
No, it means random.
How will we know?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, for now, you're safe.
Lords above, please save me from my doom.
I take 3 damage.
Crastar. And then we
I'm
both
at
get
1,
treasures.
but I do get a treasure.
And so do I.
Balzor's Ring of Power!
Burns.
Metheon's backpack of speed.
I have plus 10 initiative. All my spells have plus 10 initiative.
What?
I don't even know what that means.
That means that you're almost certainly always going to go first. Unless someone is impatient.
I don't know who I'm going to kill. I know I'm going to kill someone. I am hoping that it's Crashtar because his voice is driving me insane. So we'll see what happens. Cone of Acid. Foes on your left and right.
Acid, I think I'm going to die!
You might die. I only have one that I roll.
Yep, right,
But that
okay.
one. Oh! 2 damage, biatches.
I'm melting! I'm melting!
You got it! I killed Crashtar!
Oh, what a world! What a world!
Still alive?
Yeah, it was 2 because I was at 3. 1, 2.
Something else happens.
I'm holding on.
2 damage, right?
Okay.
Okay. I get a dead wizard card. And I lose my treasure. All right.
We still treasure you. Let's say a few words about Crashtar because he's gone.
You know, I can't say that I miss him much at all.
Oh no! Crashtar's come to haunt me and see all the bad things I do by myself. Faye Ticklebottom wants to win, mainly because he wants to use all the joy that he's brought through his winnings to have fun with everybody else. And if that turns out to be watching people while they sleep, then it's Faye Ticklebottom's way.
All right.
All right. What's
All
your
right,
number?
who has the highest
It
initiative?
doesn't matter.
Are you impatient?
I am impatient and I cannot wait to deal
I guess I
damage.
probably can't talk like Krastar right now because he's
I would say,
dead.
let's
so
vote on
he's-
it.
all
Let's maybe
right.
have him not talk like Crashtar
Okay.
once he's
All
dead.
right. Okay,
Are
no,
we
that's
okay
fine.
with
That's
that?
cool. That's cool. Okay,
I'll say
majority
aye.
rules.
I suppose.
Should go.
Bleemax, Brainiacs, Impatient Chicken.
Which is really.
Which is what I call fast food. Reveal the top 2 cards of the main deck.
This again?
Each one with a glyph that matches a glyph in your spell is added to your spell.
Do you have any
always add.
illusion in your spell?
I do not.
Do you have any primal magic in your spell?
I do not.
Wow, man. Bleemax Brainiac is not on the U train. Second, what is the quality of your spell, sir?
Impatient. At the start of the initiative, reveal this card.
Right.
Your spell resolves first this round.
And you do 1 damage to each
Deal
player.
1 damage to each foe.
What happens with your chicken?
Your strongest foe.
Super duper Emily with only 2 hit points
Meaning
down.
pissed her.
Go ahead, roll.
Mother
3.
damage.
Ooh, so scared.
All right, reveal your. What do you
mine,
have?
I get the plus 10.
Yeah,
so
you
I'm
get a plus 10.
17.
So you
I'm
have-
also 17.
Okay, so I think that it
Now we
means
make out.
that. I have to say, if we're building this game off the way a 12-year-old boy thinks, I am really liking
Wouldn't it
it.
be
I'm like
hilarious?
super on board. Wouldn't it be totally funny? I mean, not for real, but
Got some
like,
bang on bang action here.
You know, if it comes to career change down the line, I feel secure knowing that there's potentially an audience out there for bang on bang action. It doesn't have to be weird. It doesn't have to be weird. It can be us just having tea together. It's not a big deal.
Let's
No, there's
roll
not.
to see and
I guess who rolls higher
High
goes
is
first.
bad.
Yeah.
High is bad.
No, you add it to your roll. So you'll go first.
Oh, what?
Nothing makes sense, but that's okay.
Okay. All right.
All right,
So I'm
Belmont,
going first
go.
now? Okay.
Yeah.
Lady Elizavia of the Space Kingdom.
You're not even a real wizard. You're just some kind of alien.
That's true.
You know, don't you talk to me like that.
hurtful.
Don't you call me not a wizard. You don't know me. You don't know my background. You don't know my family.
I know you're not a bloodomancer because I haven't seen you at any of the bloodomancer meetings.
I do other things on Tuesday nights,
Because
okay?
you're an alien.
Whoa,
That's
Will.
racist.
Take it easy, all right?
That is racist. All right.
What happens now?
Sphinctions. Wait, I'm you now.
Sphinctions.
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 Yes.
Sphinctions
Like a
says what?
sphincter.
What?
Sphincter.
Exactly.
You're a sphinxian now.
I'm a sphinxian. Sphinctions dicey phantomagoons.
Phantasmagoons.
Fantastic. God, I can't read, you
Bro,
guys.
do you even
These
fantasy?
words are even like, what is happening right now?
All right, what's your spell do?
All right, so choose and steal a treasure belonging to any foe.
I mean, I have all the trash.
What's looking good over here?
I mean, they're all terrible.
Okay. This one looks like, I like that one.
You like these fancy pumps?
Yeah.
Get them fancy pumps.
And then next up, I've got dicey. So I
Yep.
roll 2 dice.
Yep.
Each of your foes rolls 1 die. Foes who match 1 or more of your die rolls each suffer. It's the same card again.
Is that many damage?
card.
Okay.
Did you say
Oh,
cardigan?
you like
Are we going to
it.
talk about cardigan?
Love me, love
Love
me.
cardigan.
Fate Took a Bottom has an extensive sweater vest collection, and many of them are just different shades of argyle. And to us, they would all look the same, but to him, it's very much a very detailed specificity that we, of the untrained argyle eye, cannot be able to see.
All right, so I rolled 2 die. Here we go.
All right. If either of you
5
rolls a
and
2
2.
or a 5, Emily.
Ha!
Jonah.
Yay! Oh.
Come with me! I'll carry you across the Rainbow Bridge to the land of dead wizards!
I'll take the metro.
You get a dead wizard card.
2 stars.
And I ain't done yet.
You still got more stuff going on?
So now that she's the only one alive, is
Yep.
she the foe to my right?
That is correct.
Okay. Foe to my right. Roll power, so 2.
Uh-huh.
I am afraid. I'm a little afraid.
7, so 3 damage.
Oh.
Did literally
All right.
almost nothing.
I mean,
No,
come
you
on,
did
son.
3.
You got one of my treasures.
Those shoes are fierce.
But here's
Look at
what's
them. I mean, they've got
interesting.
knives instead of heels.
You probably should have taken this card because now this card does 1 damage to you.
Okay, you know what? I couldn't see the card, so I was trusting you to be nice and give me your best card.
Just
So really, this is on you.
It's not the first time I've seen a couple broads argue over shoes. Sorry. I can't even be sexist. That's how much of a good guy I am. I just can't even if I try.
He's like, broads.
Can't even do it.
Like,
Did you take a damage, Belmont?
I did.
damage.
I just
All
did.
right.
Pistar.
It's actually Pistar. I keep turning him into Pistar.
That's all right.
All right. Pistar's Midnight Merlin's Thundering Testicle.
Wow.
All right, deal 1 damage to your strongest foe.
Bam.
For each living wizard, which you only get 1. And then I draw a dead wizard card.
Sure. Okay.
I got the Wild Furicorn Meadow. I don't know why. Okay.
Odd display, but
Deal
all right.
2 damage to a random foe.
Oh!
Do this once for each different glyph in your spell, which is 1, 2, 3. So
You take 6 damage.
Oh, I'm dead!
Come with us! You can ride with me on my horse of death!
Congratulations, Emily. You are the last wizard standing in round 1. Veronica, you get a dead wizard card.
Ooh.
All right, there you go.
Pistar win.
Check out what Pistar gets. He gets one of these coveted last wizard standing tokens.
What does this mean?
So I'm about to shuffle up and deal these cards so we can play another round, because usually we play multiple rounds of this game. But producers have told me that we've been playing for an hour on account of
Something I'm not quite sure what it was!
And we actually, the show was going to be too long if we go and play another round. So this has become a single round of Epic Spell Battle. You can play multiple rounds at home, but as it turns out, Emily, you are the last wizard standing, and you are victorious in this game. Congratulations.
I did it. I won. Pistar.
And the 3 of us will go be in the Dead Wizards Lounge.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
got good snacks there.
And yeah, we really do.
Can I come to you guys' dance party?
You're not invited because you're not dead!
But I bring all the urine. I got cold urine I can bring that you guys can drink and have fun with.
Wow. Well,
I
when you
say
put it
we should
that
hear
way.
her out.
So this is a new experience for you guys since you are both previous tabletop winners. This is very familiar territory to me, but today it's not the Lizard's Lounge, it's the Dead Wizard's Lounge.
I think that's
and I
better.
feel pretty good about that.
Yeah, because the thing is, wizards only become more powerful when they're dead.
That's correct. We're on our way to being liches.
Or
Yeah.
I'm gonna be Veronica the White.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
Not a racial thing.
Really?
Really.
Okay.
like it.
Even though I was the first one to fall.
Krasdar will live on!
I probably would have killed him if he hadn't died. Because of that
literally
voice.
killed
Like
Wil,
literally
right?
actually killed
Yeah.
him.
You cannot kill what's already dead!
We're all already dead. Can dead people commit suicide? Is that possible?
Emily, congratulations.
Thank you.
You
Thank you so
were
much.
the best wizard today.
I picked the jock wizard.
Yeah, you really did. I love how he decided he didn't like the other wizards because they were nerds. That was very funny to me.
Yeah.
I am anxious to get back to the dance party we're having in the Dead Wizards Lounge.
I still can't come, huh?
No, you cannot. But you can have the Tabletop Trophy of Awesome! Ooh. Yeah, this has been handcrafted especially for you. I am going to engrave your name on it now. Okay, there you go. This is for you. Ooh. Congratulations. Please make a victory speech if you so desire.
I want to thank my parents who raised a really weird, bad kid. Basically a bad kid. And I want to thank you for having me, although you don't get this back.
No, I don't. That's quite all right. You absolutely earned it. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for subscribing.
And until Krasta rides again, play more games!